Yo yo yo, what's up guys, Vlogging with Gibster back here for another episode of Drawing with Gibster. And today will be part 4 of my series on redesigning my old original starters. Before we hop to it, I have finished the originals that I showed you from the first 3 episodes. So here is Berry Bush. And then there's the alternate colors based on autumn, like other grass starters. Of course, this ain't a starter anymore, but you know. This is Vine Zoril. Then there's the alternate Vine Zoril. And then this is Tree Courage. And of course, there's alternate Tree Courage. And then, of course, today we'll be redesigning my old fire type starter into a new normal. And by normal, I mean like there's nothing special to it. It's not starter anymore, but my new flame type Gibbymon, which used to be my old fire type starter. And this is Chickle. Didn't really have much to it except it's a chicken. Or chick, but now I have a concept to it. Oops. So I won't tell you guys what the new concept is yet, but it turns from a chicken into a rooster. And I'm just going to start off by, of course, the circling sketch that we always do. Right, of course, as always, to start off this redesign, we shall be starting with the head. Also, guys, just the typings for the other ones is that Berry Bush is a pure plant type. That's the same thing with Vine Zoril, and then Tree Courage is a plant and beast type. That's my replacement for the dragon type. So obviously, it's obvious what plant is the replacement for anyway. So we'll start with the beak. You're going to want to do a curve like that. And make a sort of beak shape, like this. Then it's gonna sort of overlap here where it sort of feels like something's covering the eye, but don't worry, the eye's over here somewhere. And then next you'll start here by going outwards and then back in to 3 feathers that are just at the top here. Yeah, that's not. Then, before we continue with the head, we're just gonna go down here and make the neck. Then next, we're just going to do fire coming from the head. And then we're going to just rub out that part of the head there. And have it come in between there. Right, Next is, again, before we continue with the head, we're just going to do some feathers down here. And then we're going to do 2 here. And then we're not going to connect it to the neck. And then we're going to go straight to back to the eyes. Which you're just going to do a flat oval shape like that. And next what you're going to do is you're going to do a line like this. And then you're going to do another line like this and then shade in this middle part grey. That's going to be where the black goes. And then next is you're going to do a wavy shape along the eye. Now the reason I'm adding this shape, which wasn't on the original Chickle, is because that shape is around the eyes of its evolution. Right, then we're going to move down to the wings, which is where we're going to continue from here. And we're just going to continue down like this. And we're going to do 3 bits there in the middle. And then before we move on to the other wing, we're going to do a claw. Well, a couple claws hanging down there. And once you've done that claw, you're going to do 4 lines like that. Oh yeah, I guess that is hard to see. 4 lines like that along the finger. And the reason is because he's gonna, when he gets to his final evolution, he'll be on 4 legs by then, which on the original final evolution he isn't, but I want to change that because of the new prompt that I have for it. And we're gonna do another claw, and then we're gonna do another 4 lines. And then just behind this part of the wing, going to do another claw, but we're not doing any lines there because you can hardly see it. Then next you're going to go above here. You're going to do a line like that, and then you're going to do a bit of feathers down here. Then before we do the wing, of course, with angles and the way he's facing, the way that things are placed, we're going to see a full claw here instead of a half hidden claw and a half hidden wing. On the one closest to the body, you're only going to do 3 lines. The other 2 you're going to do 4, making that sort of you know, rough scaly pattern, you know, that they have on their legs. Which I'm pretty sure, like, I watched a documentary or something on birds. It wasn't a David Attenborough one. Wish it was though, because he's the best. But I'm pretty sure it's like for protection or something. Like that's why they're covered in scales, and the reason they have scales is obviously because they're descendants from dinosaurs. But you know, it's specifically there instead of the rest of its body, so it can, you know, so it can protect it. Then you're gonna have a leg coming down here. You're gonna have it curve out like this. Then you come back here and curve down. And then you're going to do claws like this, except you're not going to shade in the claws black. And before I add those 4 lines in, I'm just going to draw the whole foot first. Then I'm just going to go up here and rub that out a bit, and I'm just going to do some feathers coming down here. I don't know how many birds I've put in the fake'em on, but it's not as enough as much snakes I've done. Don't worry, this water one is not a snake, but I have made one more snake. Well, with a full evolution line, I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of snakes in my region, but Greece has a lot of connections to snakes, so. And this doesn't really have anything to do with Greece. I just thought it'd be cool for redesign old starters. And I'm pretty sure a lizard bird would exist in Greece. And definitely water. Water certainly lives in Greece. And by that I mean because I'm pretty sure explained in like one of the, like part 1, part 2 or 3, pretty sure explained that my old water starter was essentially just a water droplet. We're nearing the end of this art piece. Right. Right, so I'm going to show you guys a comparison. So I'd say it turned out pretty good, this redesign, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.